Okay, let's get stream up and running. It looks like we're live. Let's just go for it. And see how it goes. Oh, I was trying to work out where to go to progress still, wasn't I? I wasn't sure where progression was. That was the thing last time. I kind of needed to look up Right, where are the bosses in this DLC? Because right now, I'm struggling to find where my next, like, objective is. And that's sort of what I think I need to be getting towards. Let's go Ghost Flame Dragon. Okay, I should be looking for, like, the big bosses that have, like, a little star on this map thing. So let's download a map and look if I've made it sort of near any of the bosses. Okay, the main bosses, I have a little chart up. Where am I currently? I am over here in this land. Okay, there's a main boss up here somewhere if I could work out to get up that way. I'm trying to work out if I've, like, missed any main bosses in any obvious ways. I started going down this way before. I was trying to get down to here before, to this 3. And I seemingly couldn't work out how to get there. But this seems like it should be pretty close. Yeah, let's go this way. Surely I've already fought whatever is up here, I would think, but maybe not. That point in a game like this that is this open and this free to explore in your own route that I end up getting a little bit. What objectives am I near that I could go do? What are actual things I could be working on? Don't tell me this boss is going to be like... I think there was a big hole up here. Don't tell me this boss is in the bottom of the big hole and I've got to work a way down or something. Let's work it out. Yeah, I was right. There's a big hole here. Oh, I bet that boss is down this big hole. Okay. Well, let's try and work it out in a second. Hey, Gendermancer. Hey, Active Critizen. How are you both? Oh, there's quite a few of these little blobs. You're not dropping the most experience in the world. But you're also not that tough to fight as long as I manage my stamina. Are you, like, spawning from somewhere? I feel like every time I'm almost done with you more if you were showing up. Me says you've got a spawn point around here. How goes the DLC progress? I am, I think, level 8 out of 20 on, like, the leveling system unique to the DLC. I've done a handful of bosses. I haven't worked out how to find more bosses, but, you know, we're working on that. Can I open the map? I've been to this many places on the map. It's only really this corner in the bottom right and this top right corner that I've not really explored yet. I can't work out where this trail is trying to lead me to, supposedly, my next place I need to do. Right. This is a place where I drop down. Let's look at messages. Seek down in short secret passage. Yeah. I have to find a way down into this hole, and that's probably where there's a boss. I was like, there's got to be something going on down here. Okay. Dandelion, thank you very much for the Purple Penguin Sleepy subscription time for the 36 months, 3 years now. Goodness, thank you. Active Criticism says, enjoying Midsummer and the lack of violent rocks in my environment. Oh, okay, that's relevant to the game. I was like, is that a local thing? Do I, like, not know about areas that have violent rock problems in their local ecosystem? Like, is this one of those American things? You just sort of assume the rest of the world understands. Okay, there's really not much room to maneuver on this platform. Like, these blobs are really not that difficult as long as I can dodge and maneuver to get the stamina back, but there's really not much room to do that here. Okay, we've got some breathing room to work out where the next bit we drop down is. How goes the Erdtree, NH London? It's going alright. I've explored a decent chunk of the map. I've not, like, found all the bosses I need to find in it, but I'm getting there. Trying to work out where the safest place to jump down is. I think I could maybe, like, jump to this rock to get a leg down. Oh god, yeah. Having to fight these things without being able to just nicely dodge back for stamina. I'm gonna have to be very careful. Oh god, yeah. NH London says the current American thing is random explosions from fireworks for the next week or so. Yeah, sure is a 4th of July Independence Freedom Day you've got coming up in like 3 days, celebrating how America is not run by a monarch, you know, a king above law. Sure hope nothing happened in America today to, you know, bring America back to a closer state to when it was a British colony with a monarch. Right, where am I going? I'm trying to land down here. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, we're falling. Try target lock. Oh, just to... Okay, that's me supposed to be learning that those things are up there. I mean, I could... what can I do with these? I can at least knock them down, probably. Am I close enough to knock them down? No. Okay, well... Oh! That move is really good for a situation like this, actually. Okay, that's how we deal with the confined space attacking. I really hope there's a bonfire at the bottom of all these drops. I think that's one down there. Try head. Okay, is a bit safer, I think. Okay. Hello, lead me, ghosts. Lead me. Right. Okay. Hey, Mighty Sandwich. I'm just gonna try the drop and... yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, the flames are really good for these. Okay. Seeing a lot of death marks here, which is concerning. I'm going to assume it's from people who jumped from too high up to this spot, rather than taking the midpoint on the way down. Okay. Okay, I think we're making our way down pretty well here. That looks like a safe enough drop. Okay. Oh, I love these twin swords so much. Oh, all these deaths are from the people complaining the game is too hard. See, yeah, I suck at video games and I'm doing alright at it, so it can't be that hard. Ignore my death counter that we've conveniently not had appear on screen, you know. Right, okay. Okay, where can we go? Down? Okay, let's follow the signs. Thank you so much, cooperators, for trying to lead me the right way. And at least stand in the middle here and... oh, these flame swords are so good for fighting things on tight platforms. Okay. Okay, we're so close. Okay, okay, I see this to land on. Okay, I think we did it. I think we did it. Now to find out what kind of monstrosity we're going to fight here. Because this... I'm pretty sure is a boss arena coming up, and I'm not necessarily ready for that. Try jumping? I don't trust you, sign. I don't trust you at all. Okay. Oh, I haven't had to fight anything since getting down here, so let's rest at the bonfire. It's not like it's going to respawn any enemies that I'm going to have to deal with in additional time. Ooh. We are now, sorry, we are level 10 now with the tree blessings. I thought I was on 8 going up to 9, but apparently I missed a level somewhere. So we are halfway through the DLC leveling curve. Ooh, okay. New area. I'll be honest, I was kind of expecting to just drop straight into a boss arena. Okay, so we're in a dungeon at the bottom of here. This feels like it's going to be a whole area of small platforms I could fall to my death from. And I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean, sometimes there's two graces because one is end of an area, one's start of a new area, and they're trying to differentiate them, but yeah, it does feel a little surprising. Oh, the more I use the spinny flame attack, even with, what is my stats? It's either int or faith that it's... Oh, I've got 40 intelligence. Is it popping off the intelligence, the flames? I know the magic and the flames pop off different stats, and I can't remember which one pops off which. But I'm going to guess it's the intelligence. Fire is on faith. The one I have 18 in. Okay, I guess so. Hey, Willy. Either way, this... I don't know if it's the stun or whatever okay, I'm extolling how overpowered this move is as I'm getting my ass kicked. Which is on me, I should have backed away for a second and got my bearings. But, yeah, it seems to be really good at causing, like, a decent amount of damage, but more so enough stun that I can then just follow it up with a regular combo. Yeah, you can start doing actions while the firestorm is still going. Exactly. I did a lot with the, like, the sort of laser blast, that bit of the attack. I've really not done as much with the fire, and I'm realizing I've been underestimating it. It's definitely doing a better job of stunning these big ogre types. And then giving me room to do my follow-up. Oh, Tara, thank you for saying such lovely words about Barbella in Dice Funk. I love playing a lovable, you can't really hate her for it dumbass. Like, she's a disaster, but she's like a well-meaning disaster that you really can't blame her for being a disaster. Yeah, it uses so little magic. Okay, my soul's, somewhere around here. Down here? And you need long enough to get the warm-up started, but it's really not that much once it's going. Oh. Okay, we're doing well. We've still got half a magic bar. These things are dropping good numbers of runes. They're not too hard to take out as long as they're by themselves. Okay, so we're trying to ultimately get down there, I think. Probably shouldn't be burning through this much of my wounded, or I should maybe move a couple more of my flasks back to magic. Get myself, say, 4 magic flasks and the rest in health. Ooh, another tree fragment. And a bonfire next to it. Oh, yes. How many pocket souls do I have right now? 22,000. Maybe this isn't enough, but... No, I'm maybe halfway to a level. Probably should have kept them pocketed, but Oh well. There's a way down here. We've got a flying fucker up here. Are you? Oh, you're one of the armor birds. Okay, none of these birds are going to be too bad. Maybe if they're in a flock, but again, if I can solo them... Yeah. Okay, you did fall to your death despite having wings. Cool. Okay, laser blasts. Laser blasts, very bad. Right, that's the thing I've been really enjoying about this particular boss weapon. Such good versatile, like, there is something for, like, medium to long range, there is something for close range, there is something for area of effect around you at a closer range. It is appreciated. Yeah, I need to be more careful about the sniper worms. Oh, okay. Well, there's all those pocket souls gone. that's what I get for popping all my pocket souls without doing the maths on whether they were going to be enough for a level up. I let the ADHD win, and as a result, I lost. Oh, come on. Oh, I've gone a slightly different way. That's why I didn't encounter the other bird the first time. Okay, if I'm close enough range, I don't think they'll even try to do the laser eye, which is good. Okay. Okay, I want to be on the next one down. This is the one I went the first time, I think. Okay, and that's where the laser worms got me previously. This time, I keep in line of sight the laser worm, so I can see when it's charging up. Oh. Okay. Goodbye, laser worm. Oh god, there's more of you doing lasers. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so not all of you do lasers, only specific ones do lasers. The clusters explode. Okay. I really hope the laser ones stay dead. Okay. Please be the last laser worm for a bit. Oh, I see another laser one down the end. Okay, let's stay to the sides, out of sight. Best we can. Until now, and you're going to start charging up. Oh, come on. I'm alive. I'm alive. Okay. Okay. Okay, oh, what do you say, message? You're gonna be nothing, aren't you? No healing ahead, therefore try healing ahead. Okay, cool. Run. Oh, bonfire. Okay, is there a safe point to jump down? Yeah, I see the point of grace. Do I just... Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. How far under here? Oh, we're going completely under the ocean. Are we heading to, like, this island over here? Or maybe to the big landmass that I haven't found yet? Via an underground tunnel. I was wondering how we were going to get to the areas over the ocean. Oh, you are some funky skeletons. Funky fresh skeleton friends. Hey, Thimba. Come on, skeleton, attack me. Less at the edge. Just like a step or two back from the edge so I can stab you without fear of my own mortality. Yeah, like stand near a wall, so if I attack forward, I'm not gonna fall. Oh, you're all coming back. That's why... Oh, that's... that... Okay, that makes more sense. I needed to properly destroy the corpse or they come back. Okay. They are dry bones from Mario, indeed. Okay. How far away do I have to be to attack you safely? Okay, oh, magic's down. Okay, okay, we don't need to rush this, we can just take this really, really, really fucking slow and steady. Or, we could get a bit more aggressive. Honestly, it signals, it signposts well enough, I think I could just get in and get stabbed. Need to be wasting that much magic on it. But it gave me time to take it in. Soak in what it did. Okay. Oh, more of you. Okay. Try, then turn back. Didn't expect weak foe. Oh. Okay, you're okay. Your health's not huge, but you do pack a punch. I'd really rather not have to refight the bones and the big slime thing to refight you. But you know, pushover, and I respect that. Ooh. Ah, how bad could an Elden Ring boss with additional holy powers be? How bad could that even be? Okay, yeah, this time I actually killed the skeleton on the first try. Yes, I'm gonna wait for the little soul to appear. Yeah, I saw people freaking out about the dino ball that Capcom tweeted out. To clarify what is everyone assuming the dino core is, I'm having one of those moments where I'm like, I can't remember whether Capcom published certain games. Because I'm like, Turok, Dino Crisis, or any of those Capcom? I just literally do not remember which are or are not Capcom at this moment. Yeah, Dino Crisis, okay. Okay, it was within the two things I assumed it was probably one of. I have to feel too bad. Ooh. Not seen the slimes do this previously. Ooh. Okay. That's worth knowing. Dino Crisis would be fucking cool to have come back. Oh, okay, it's Dino Crisis' birthday today, is it? Okay. And they have a mini event later today. Well, they sure seem to be teasing. Oh, yeah, okay. I need to back away from you, get some health in. Okay, don't try and do the L2s. Okay. Okay, back away. Oh, okay. Okay. I took some stupid hits trying to reacclimate myself to what my timings, my healing windows were. 1999. God, 25 years since the original Dino Crisis. Fuck. Ugh. I'm old. Time is occurring. I continue to age. Yeah. Being in my 30s is weird. The number of people I know who are dying is increasing. As happens, it's... What is it, when you go into your 30s and 40s, you start going to more funerals than weddings, and I'm like, I see it. I will always be younger than Andrew Hussey, Laura, a claim I sadly cannot say for myself. That's the Homestuck guy, right? That's Monsieur Homestuck. Well, I will be younger than Mr. Homestuck on your behalf, I suppose. Okay. Okay. Nah, I feel good about my age. What am I now? 32, coming on 33. But, as I've said before, 2024 is gonna be my year. This year's gonna be all coming up Laura. It's gonna be... Oh, shit, you didn't know Laura's year could be as... Any year for Laura could be as cool as 2024. I can actually be relatively confident about that this time. I know I've been saying that for a couple of years, but like, nah, it's finally gonna happen. It's finally the one. I mean, it's not going to be my year in terms of me being good at video games, as you can see. I'm going to continue to suck at video games, but, like, you'd all be disappointed if I got good at video games, right? My brand would be destroyed. I mean, look, this year's gonna be a mixed year in ways. Like I'm in the middle of a very weird week. 2 people I know have died in like 3 days. You know, and that's never ideal, but also like I got cool work stuff on the go, and you know, I've had some lovely experiences. As with any year, you can never have one that's all wins. But I think on balance, I think it'll be okay. It'll be. Well, there we go. Got the skeleton soul. Alan, this Muse, hell yeah! I'm glad that it's been a good year so far. Fuck you, man. Fucking hell. That damage is goddamn ridiculous. I should not have wasted my one protection from damage potion on trying to speedrun the slime. I should just take my time slowly with the slime, have that potion for when the holy starts there. Yeah. Well, look, I can say this for this year. I am reasonably confident that by the time this year is over, I will have been able to finally talk about some of the secret shit I've been working on over the years. And we can maybe enjoy some of that stuff on stream together and be like, ah, shit. We finished a thing and saw Laura's name in the credits of the thing, which would be cool. The thing I've been waiting to happen for a long time. It's a little bit like waiting for a bus and none come for ages, and then like 3 buses arrive at once. 4, 5 buses maybe. Whole shit ton of buses all going to show up at once, and that's going to be cool. Oh, Thimber, yes. Thimber in the Twitch chat says, Sega's new upcoming Crazy Taxi is set to feature an open world environment with extensive multiplayer capabilities. Yeah, you know what word they didn't use to describe that? That was a leaked... The nature of this game got leaked a little while ago. They're saying open world multiplayer elements. What they mean is free to play grind fest. Like it's gonna be a monetized free to play kind of online multiplayer experience. This has been doing the rounds for a while, and now they're finally like, oh, it's gonna be open world multiplayer. It's like, yeah, okay, all that stuff that was true. Same for the Golden Axe and Jet Set Radio reboots that are happening, or sequels or whatever. They are all of that batch of classic things getting rebooted are being redone as open world free to play things. I mean, look, things can change in development, we can hope, but that sure seemed to be the direction, and this doesn't dispel that. No, pick up the lost runes. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, in attempting to pick up my runes, I accidentally used up my 1 free defense from damage and really fucked that attempt up. You know what? I might see if I can summon someone to come help me out with the fucker. Because again, I have no shame. Whatever gets me through this game, it's fair play. Miyazaki says he uses every cheat in the book as every chance he gets. Also, thank you, Skeleton, for just leaping to your doom completely unprompted. I really appreciate that. Oh, yeah, if you want to jump in, BT, you're welcome. I was just going to put down a random pool and see what happened, but... Yeah, Jet Set Radio is the one that, like, feels most out of place to be, like, a free-to-play microtransaction-y things. It's like, no, it's the anti-corporate one. It's the, you know, the anti-establishment one. Oh, Skeleton. Who are you? Where did you come from? Get out of here. Oh, I forgot to kill your blooming soul. Animal Well is difficult in a different way to Elden Ring. I wouldn't say one's like more difficult than the other. They're difficult in different senses of that term. Okay. Okay, I've got the password on, and I've dropped a summon sign, a summon bomb down. So if you want to drop a sign around here somewhere, BT, we can give it a go. Thimba... Oh, it's at the bonfire. Give me a sec, I'll run back. Sorry, I've got a bunch of messages happening. I'm just checking how important they are. Yeah, so here's the thing about Elden Ring and difficulty and calling it quote-unquote the easiest Souls game. It's true in the sense that it's the least linear, and because of that there is a lot more freedom to... If you get stuck on something, just go do something completely different and come back. And, like, come back when you're a bit more overpowered, and to keep the things you're struggling with most to last, and do the things you find easiest first in a way that can flatten out some bumps in the difficulty curve. Hey, right, let's do this. I would say it's the Souls game that you're least likely to hit a wall, or that it will take you the longest to hit a wall of that I cannot progress. There is no path I could try moving down. The BT, I forgot to heal before we started the fight. Got the item though, thank you. Got the item. Got my souls back and we killed the thing. It's fine. It's all good. That counts as a win. That counts as a win. As far as Miyazaki is concerned, anything that gets you the win counts as a win. Fuck. Did lose those souls now, though. Well. Got to love souls. Got to love souls. No, it doesn't respawn. It's dead now. The fact that its unique one-of-a-kind dropped means that we're good. Fuck it. I'm just gonna run at this point. This time it is dead now. Oh yeah. I know I'm paraphrasing him considerably, but yeah, here we go. Cool. Well, I cost myself the souls over a silly little skeleton, but... Oh, what are all these little animal... Are they statues? Are they actual animals? Oh, they're breathing. They're actual animals. Oh. Oh. Okay, are we about to go fight the god of nature or something? This feels very... The animals are knelt in prayer at their savior or destruction. Ah, W Boneyard, thank you for coming along. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. How are you doing? Okay, yeah, this has to be boss. All of the animals bowed in prayer is incredibly boss fight material. Try hole. Okay. Okay, so I just drop into the abyss, do I? Yeah, I haven't zoned out yet, huh? Okay, what's gonna cushion my fall? Ah, seems familiar. This is very Rom the Vacuous Spider-esque. Okay. Where's the health bar? Is it you? Putrescent Knight. Okay. Whew. Okay, then. Okay, I can summon my Mimic tier. I'm alright for the second BT. I wanna try and give this a fair shot by myself. We're gonna try the Mimic tier, use it as a distraction. I was gonna say try and do the Scarlet Rot Dragon Head, but if this is the, like, Putrescent Knight or whatever, that sounds like putrid to me, which suggests to me probably not rot afflictable. So, probably not the Rotten Breath. Let's get ourselves one free health. Oh, it's another one riding a horse. Should I be riding my horse? Oh, I don't like that it's dragging the horse's back legs along as sludge on the ground. Oh, okay. Okay, I should have backed off. I didn't stop to think about the fact I have the Mimic tier. The Mimic tier can draw aggro. If I take, like, a third of my damage, I should just back away, stop putting the pressure on, let the Mimic tier give me a bit of breathing room to heal. But we didn't die in, like, a single hit this time, so that's good. Things we've learned. I like that this boss gives you enough time to summon the Mimic tier, pop a couple of flasks, your Wondrous Physic and a heal to get back up to snuff before that first attack. Like, you have time to do the prep steps. You've got time during the fall to make sure you're actually on the Mimic tier, Ash. Okay, back away. Oh, yeah, no. As soon as the first hit goes, don't let him get a second hit. As soon as the first hit's done, just back the fuck off. Okay. Okay. Gendermancer, it's killing me, but, like, we're learning. We're learning. Yes, if I could be on the horse, would I want to be on the horse? I don't think I would want to be on the horse. Maybe firing the lasers from a safe distance with the Mimic tier drawing aggro is the way to go. Although, again, whether we have the time for that. Okay. Okay, you've taken like half of my Mimic Tier out already, and that is concerning. Oh. Okay. When he does the leap, the 2 follow-ups are really powerful as well. Combo Master, that's the thing. The game, the DLC, much like the game, doesn't have to be for everyone. I am a glutton for punishment, and I enjoy getting my ass kicked again and again and again and again and again and again in order to do, like, maybe 2% better, and then go, ooh, I learnt something, and then just keep beating my head against the thing. Exactly, that's how you beat Sans. Not by being good at video games, by being painfully persistent and stubborn, and going, I'm not gonna let this beat me, I'm going to win. Yeah, determination. The main thing that we all learned from Undertale is determination. Okay, the horse follows up as well. Okay. Oh, the horse can, like, charge me separately. I need to... While he's off the horse, I need to be really cautious of the horse. Okay, that's new information. I hadn't really registered that the first time around. Okay, yeah, I need to be really aware of that horse doing the dash attacks. Not the most powerful in the world, but it's... Okay. Okay, I don't like what's happening there. Okay, this is a jump don't dodge through, jump over the waves. Okay. Jump for a moment, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the password. I'm not gonna pair with BT here. I just wanna connect with someone random on the internet and see who I pair with. I at least know a good farming spot if I want to get more of the summon materials. I know how to get those now. Okay, we've got summon signs over here. Come on, give me more summon signs. Where did you go, summon signs? You were here. I saw you. Oh, Thimba, what is the major accessibility news and win for the people? I would love to know that. Oh, yes, that whole story. Yes, so Thimba says, Star Citizen ordered to pay £27,000 to disabled worker in return to office discrimination claim. This is a big fucking deal for UK disability rights precedent, in that it sets the precedent that if your company instituted a work-from-home policy, you know, for example, during the height of COVID, and that is a thing that your company can, like, you know, do and reasonably do, Yeah, if your company is capable of doing work from home as an accommodation, if they try and force a disabled worker, in this case an autistic worker, back into the office, and that person says continuing to work from home would be a reasonable accommodation, and you fire them for refusing to return to the office, that is discrimination. Working from home is considered a reasonable accommodation for disability in that sense. Why is that person waiting all the way back there? Why are they not coming to help me? Okay. I guess I fall down the thing. Sorry, apologies for taking a second to say that. My summon person's just hanging out way back and not hopping down here with me. So, yeah. Oh, cool. Thanks, person I summoned who never came down to the boss arena. Oh no, now you came here. You waited until I had died to come join me. Cool. Oh, it wasn't their fault. Are they not allowed to go past, like... Can they not go past... here? Until I've dropped down the thing? In that case, I'll just fucking summon the summon sign. You have to wait. They can't get there until you hit the bottom. Well, that's... So they can't even start walking up until I've reached the bottom. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, you see why I didn't assume that was the case. You can see why I didn't, like, jump to that being the reason. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm doing worse. That's fine. It's fine that I'm doing worse. It's just a step along the road. Okay. Let's try a different set of armor. I still have good roll. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely still on medium load. Not sure if this will really make a difference, but... Oh, ooh, 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 Okay, I'm going to attempt this again with some music on. Because I've got a song stuck in my head, and... it's stuck in my head, and I gotta shift it. Maybe that'll get me in a different frame of mind. No, no. No, no advertising. Homestuck is not the thing stuck in my head, not at this moment.
Friend. Dead. Hold us anything so echoes of any train steps. Well, I know she still remembers. Sits in your picture by her bed. Shave your face and they wash your hair. You were wearing the jacket that I met you in. Well, how could I not have guessed? She would find love at the first when she kissed in a casket. Love at the first when she kissed in a casket. Love at the first when she kissed in a casket. God damn it. God damn, I miss my dead friend. I miss my dead friend. We buried your body into the heart of Oklahoma ground. John Paul Allison, the open boy Pope. Now she will seem to haunt her. She sleeps in your ghostly night in bed. When we died, you were the 26th, the most real person that I've ever met. Well, how could I not have guessed? She would find love at the first when she kissed in a casket. Love at the first when she kissed in a casket. Love at the first when she kissed in a casket. God damn it. God damn, I miss my dead friend. I miss my dead friends. All your cold dead hands. All your cold dead lips. All your cold dead hearts. All your cold dead kids. All your cold dead hands. All your cold dead lips. All your cold dead hearts. All your cold dead kids. Well, how could I not have guessed? Well, how could I not have guessed? She was my love at the first when she kissed in a casket. My love at the first when she kissed in a casket. Love at the first when she kissed in a casket. God damn it. God damn, I miss my dead friend.
Okay, nearly to the halfway point this time. Okay, yeah, I was getting greedy, I was getting aggressive. But we got over the we got to like halfway. That's better than the damage we've been doing before. Just don't even worry about hitting during the he's off the horse phase, just brute force heal through it. Ugh. Oh, back away. Ah, no. Didn't start healing the second he got into the jump off horse. I said it before, I know it's where I need to be getting that in. I want to talk about a music thing, and I want to make a video about it at some point, but I just haven't had the time, but it keeps being a thing stuck in my head. And just so that I don't forget to talk about the thing, I'm just going to talk about it here. Yeah, do I? Ah, fuck it, I've started, so I'll continue. I kind of want to talk about a pair of pieces of music, one of which, and this is the main reason I haven't made the video about this, because one of the pieces of music does not exist anywhere on the internet. It's only ever performed live, and no one has a good live recording of it. It only exists as a lyric sheet on the band's website. If I had a recording of the second of the two songs, I probably would have made this video already. But there's a pair of songs over the past decade that I've thought about a lot, because they tackle a topic in ways, one of which I think is really harmful and one of which I think is a lot more tactful and respectful on similar topics. And it's a very specific and kind of heavy topic, but it is the topic of suicidality in people who are in creative careers, specifically around their mid 20s to around 30. That can sometimes build up around the idea of, if I die in my prime rather than growing old enough to no longer be making my best work, I might be remembered as gone tragically young rather than sticking around long enough to peter out and be forgotten. And that can be a weird thing for people to deal with. And there are two pieces of music, one of which I think is absolutely fantastic on this topic, and one of which I think is really fucking harmful on this topic. The harmful one was from a band called Jolly Boat, whose whole thing is being a sort of pirate comedy rock band that I really enjoyed their stuff when I saw them play live probably about a decade ago at some UK anime conventions. But they've got this song, and it's called Die Young, and it is not great. The gist of it is glorifying the idea that maybe you should just fucking die young while you will be remembered positively. Yeah, so all you smart young prodigies, remember to work hard, but I hope you don't forget to have fun. I hope you burn bright, and I hope you all die young. And then it goes through a whole... There's a whole paragraph of the... There's a whole verse of the song that's just different ways a person could fucking kill themselves. It's not a great track. If you don't want to end up cursed like me, do yourself a courtesy and die young. Die young, die young, die young. It's gonna happen to you eventually. It's your destiny. Why spend your whole life waiting? Die young. I'll keep writing until I'm old, but my later work will suck, because only the young die good. And that song really fucked me up at a point. Like, I liked this band, and I saw them play this song live once, and I never fucking engaged with that band again. Because it really fucking glorified the whole, like, a really fucking dangerous idea of, like, yeah, if you think you're at your peak and you're never gonna do better, just fucking die now so that people, like, remember you at your best, not, like, you know, have time to forget you. Which is a really fucking dangerous idea to put in people's heads. But, reason I want to talk about it is there is a song by a big name, well-known band that, like, a lot of you in chat will have heard of, that I think does this topic infinitely more respectfully, which is 21 Pilots have a song called Neon Gravestones, and it specifically talks about this nagging thought in the back of the head of, if I killed myself today, I would be remembered as a tragically, lost tragically before my time. My streams would go up. I'd probably be more famous in death now than I would naturally dying later. And looking at, like, the way that people talk about people after their death as a thing that could incentivize someone to suicide, and then specifically, like, makes the case against that and why that is not a thing, that is not a call that anyone should, that you should resist the call, like, the chorus of the song is "Neon gravestones try to call." And I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking great song. And I've been really into the song recently, but it reminded me of this song, Die Young by Jollybird, that I hadn't heard for like a decade, and it's a thing I want to make a video about at some point, about these two tracks, but without having a recording of Die Young by Jollybird, because none of their music's anywhere on the internet. It's really hard to be able to, like, really contextualize the thing in a video format. So there you go. There is thing that, like, I've been mulling over and I want to make content about at some point, but just, like, I don't have one of the pieces of music I would need to really put it together. But I am going to put the 21 Pilots track that is a really good track on while I do this boss fight attempt. But there you go. That's me having shared a thing that I can't, like, work on at the moment, but that I have opinions on, and, sometimes the desire to share thoughts exists. And maybe at some point I'll get to make that video happen. Yeah, this is the 21 Pilots one that I think is a respectful take on the topic.
Well, I want you to follow me down to the bottom, underneath the insane asylum. Keep your wits about you while you got them, cause your wits are first to go while you're problem solving. And my problem, we glorify those even more when they... My opinion, our culture can treat a loss like it's a win, and right before we turn on them, we give them the highest of praise and hang the banner from a ceiling. Communicating further, engraving an earlier grave is an optional way. No. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones.
Neon gravestones try to call for my bones.
Don't get it twisted, it's with the people we praise who may have assisted. I could use the streams and extra conversations. I could give up and boost up my reputation. I could go out with a bang, they would know my name. They would host and post a celebration. My opinion will not be lenient. My opinion, it's real convenient. Our words are loud, but now I'm talking action. We don't get enough love, well they get a fraction. They say, how could he go if he's got everything? I'll mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king.
How can he go when he's got everything? They'll cry for a kid, but won't mourn. They'll mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king. Fucking good bit of lyricism, that. Hey, Bella Bean. I'm doing. I'm doing. I'm pushing through.
Promise me this, if I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day, and you move on to someone else. Promise me this, if I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day, and you move on to someone else.
heal boost through this whole section. Don't try and fight taking over the L2.
No, they won't get him. They won't get him. But they won't get him. Don't get me wrong, the rise in awareness is beating a stigma that no longer scares us. But for sake of discussion, in spirit of fairness, could we give this some room for a new point of view? And could it be true that some could be tempted to use this mistake as a form of aggression, a form of succession, a form of a weapon, thinking I'll teach them? Well, I'm refusing the lesson. It won't resonate in our minds. I'm not disrespecting what was left behind, just pleading that it does not get glorified. Maybe we swap out what it is that we hold so high. Find your grandparents or someone of age. Pay some respects for the path that they paved, to life they were dedicated. Now that should be celebrated.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for that track. I have a lot of respect for the idea of a song that's entire point is, hey, look, it can be really fucking tempting to, you know, in your worst moments use suicide as a way to get back at the people who've been terrible to you. It can be alluring to go out at your peak and romanticize the idea that by dying young you will be in some way memorialized, and that those are really unhealthy things that don't really get talked about as suicide motivators, because there's a lot of shame around admitting them as thought patterns, and it can really, really fuck up a person if those ideas get stuck in the head. I respect the hell out of putting that to words. Oh, okay, I dodged 2/3 of the flame jumpy thing this time. Okay, and I did dodge the horse. Okay, the horse can be dodged. Oh, it's the jumpy thing again. Okay, just the once. Okay, this is my best attempt. Yeah, we got over the halfway point. I jumped over the jumpy things. I dodged the horse at least once. But yes, at some point I will put a video together talking about Die Young by Jolly Boat and Neon Gravestones, and like I think the conclusion I kind of want to find by talking about those two tracks is like, I think there is a real difference between like pointing at a thing and actually having something to say about a thing, and that particularly when it's talking about lived experiences of suicidal ideation, it's really important to contextualize and criticize and not just reproduce the thought, not just reproduce the reasoning of why a person might want to kill themselves, but to address it for what it is. Yeah, it's the whole that Jolly Boat track. I didn't go through all the words, but like there's a whole portion at the start of that Jolly Boat track that is very specifically like pointing out examples and how people responded, and like it's glorifying the result. It doesn't really do a lot to criticize at that track. The Jolly Boat track is like, hey, you know how like the one thing people know about Kurt Cobain is he died at 27, and that there's essentially this thing called the 27 Club where there's a whole bunch of like famous musicians that died at 27, and those are the ones who typically have been held up as like, tragic loss, died before their time. And the song makes the argument that like 27 is the last time that you can be that you could die tragically young. Anything above that, and like you lose the tragic loss. And I'm like, that is a really fucking dangerous idea to fucking play around with. Yeah, Amy Winehouse died at 27, Kurt Cobain 27. It's A number that honestly is no more common than any other number for celebrity deaths and music industry deaths, but people noticed that number and therefore it seems significant. But the point being, it's really fucking dangerous to make a whole song going, hey, remember how all these people, like, committed suicide or died by 27, and, like, that was actually, like, really fucking good for their legacy. Anyway, here's an entire song of ways you could kill yourself, rather than, you know, fade into fucking obscurity. I'm like, as opposed to, hey, neon gravestones try to call for my bones, but I won't let them. And I'm like, yeah, that's a better way to do it, is to acknowledge the thing and go, I'm not gonna let that thing win. Yeah, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix. Again, you can see how someone could make that argument. And by making it sound like it's that common, it's going to be really easy to sell people on getting that number stuck in their head. I was like 23 when I heard that song. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a moment coming up around 27 years old where I was struggling with, what do I do next in my career? Like, have I run out of ideas? Is this the furthest my career is going to go? And ultimately that was incorrect, but in that moment, that stupid fucking song got in my head that I'd heard once, like, 4 years prior, and I was like, yeah, I could go out in the 27 club. And that is not a fucking healthy idea to put in someone's head. Oh, you're having a career slump around your late 20s. Maybe just fucking kill yourself. Like, no, don't. It's a really fucking bad idea. I prefer instead to think about the wonderful creative people whose, like, magnum opuses didn't happen until considerably after they were 27. Like, that's the thing I try and... Yeah, no, agreed. As Gendermancer says, careers and legacies are not as important as life and living, but if you are having, like, a personal, like, emotional crisis and career crisis at the same time, and you're like, oh, am I gonna have a nothing? I can at least cash that in for a legacy. And it's like... But the thing I try and remind myself is the number of people who are, like, 30 plus before they even start doing the thing that's going to be their thing. Like, hey, maybe at 27 you stop having ideas for that thing you're working on right now, but that frees up time for you to work on something completely different that ends up being the thing you're known for. Like, having a career slump in your mid to late 20s doesn't mean you're never going to have a success again. Quite the contrary. I very much am, like, living my best life in my 30s. My 30s are going to be where my life, you know, comes together. Tolkien started writing Lord of the Rings at 45. Yep. Because, like, it's way too easy to think about the people who had their big life successes way younger than you. Like, that's really... Human beings love to latch onto that shit. Bo Burnham is several years younger than me. And that's the one that always sticks in my head, where I'm like, oh, you really found your talent before I did, huh? But, like, again, for every one of those, there's someone who hadn't worked out what their thing was until considerably past my point. Bella Bean says, what's funny is being the age your parents had you or your siblings already and being mortified at how young that age actually is or feels. Oh god, yeah. I do not... I am considerably older than my mum was when she had me, and god, I do not feel like an adult. Oh, okay. Don't go over the one combo. I want to put some music on again. What do I want in my head? Oh god. What's that track that is stuck in my head? Oh yeah, look, I don't disagree. I'm just, I'm acknowledging a thought that I had in my 20s that I've wanted to write about for a while and never had a good point to, because, like, life can be weird, and being in the public eye can be weird, and sometimes there are emotions that come along with it that are, what was the track I'm thinking of? Who is the guy that does, Ren? Ren is the creator. The track I am thinking of is... I'll know it when I see the fucking thumbnail. Or Joe. You're gonna notice there's a bit of a... I'm realizing that the tracks I've got stuck in my head today are a little bit... They're about people who've died. Probably nothing to do with the fact that people I know are dying this week. Sometimes that's how it is, and you just gotta get shit out your head. Mortality comes to mind when deaths happen, and that's just part of processing those feelings, is going, yep, death sure does happen sometimes. Like, for anyone who's unaware, the thing that's sort of rattling around my head at the second is, yeah, for a little bit of context, two people I know and have worked with and have had lovely interactions with in the past, in the accessibility in gaming space, have died in the space of about 2 days. Completely unrelated incidences, but Brandon Cole, who some of you will know, I've mentioned on accessibility before as the person who worked on a lot of the blind accessibility consulting stuff for The Last of Us Part 2 and Part 1 remake, for Forza Motorsports blind accessibility, blind driving assists, and then, like, today the news surfaced that Milan Patel, who, if you watched this year's Accessibility Summer Showcase, you might remember Milan Patel as one of the people who recorded a video to talk about what accessibility means to him, which we used during the showcase. He's someone I worked with at Easy Surf, which is a video game accessibility consulting company that I've recently been doing stuff with. He worked there too. Milan was lovely, delightful. I really wish I'd had time to get to know him better. I really loved the stuff he had to share this year, which is why I really wanted to include him in the showcase. And it's it's been 2 deaths in pretty close succession, and it kind of feels different when it happens a couple of times back to back, where you suddenly go, oh, yeah, death is not a one-off isolated thing. It can just keep happening, huh? And I know that shouldn't be a surprise, but it still sort of gets you. Like, tell you to sort of put a point on how small world it is. Both Brandon and Milan are people who I had interactions around the AA showcase with, for various reasons. Milan obviously was in the showcase this year. While Brandon wasn't in the AA showcase this year, he was mentioned by Chad Michael Boughton, who is a blind gamer with retinitis pigmentosa, who talked in the AA showcase about, like, hey, I thought I was never going to be able to play games again. I called my parents. I was, like, really mourning this, and eventually my brother called me up and said, hey, have you heard The Last of Us Part 2 is playable without having to see the game? And he specifically called out Brandon Cole and the work he did as not only like helping him get back into games after assuming he was never going to be able to play them again, but specifically Chad Michael Boughton now has started doing work as a blind accessibility consultant, a thing he never would have done if not for Brandon Cole doing the work that he did. And I know for a fact that Brandon saw that video. He said to me that seeing that really brightened his day. He was having a really rough day, and it absolutely made his day to know that his work had meant so much to someone. And yeah, both of those interactions were less than a month ago. Less than a month ago, I was sharing nice thoughts about someone's work to one of them and including words directly from the other in something I did, and now one of them aren't here. And it is what it is. There's no doing anything about it other than just keeping fight the good fight that they were both fighting. But yeah, death feels close today. And, you know, it's sometimes just... it's just good to not ignore those kind of feelings, because death's a heavy feeling you just gotta process sometimes. Anyway, there you go. There's why my music choices are a little, if any of my music choices are a little dour today, that's probably where that's coming from. Oh. Okay. Ah, oh, come on. Ah. Magic Silent, I'm managing. I'm doing. Not at my best, but we're powering through. I'm gonna put some music on and we're gonna fight this Elden Ring boss. And we're gonna beat it. And we're gonna be good at video games. Hey, Jane. How you doing? I'm guessing that's an AA thumbnails come through. There it is. Yep, that's a real good thumbnail. Thank you, sweetie. Best at video games. Most best at video games, exactly. Right, let's kick this thing's ass. Gonna be the best at video games. We're gonna kick ass. Everything's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be wonderful. Fuck yeah. Love you too, Jane. You're wonderful. You're the best. Now I just need this skeleton man to not murder me for like just a minute. Come on. Aggro to them. Oh. Okay, I survived the bit that can often kill me, so that's good. Okay. Oh, I will un-auto-mod your skeleton joke in a minute, don't worry. Okay, stop aggroing on me, please. Ugh. Come on. Okay, I've got 4 heals left. That's not ideal. Oh, come on. Ah. I'm putting that track on that was stuck in my head. Here we go. Maybe we'll do the Capcom
It's hard to
showcase,
take
we'll
off from the
see.
ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying. And holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine, not the way that it worked. I was late like a jerk, there's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck.
Okay, best attempt we've done. Best attempt we've done. Okay, we did much better.
Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher, freckled angels still inspire, freckled angels won't forget you, teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you, now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you, but for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body, but for everything it's worth. Made me braver, made me...
That attempt just was not it. Oh, God, what's that Dessa track? God, what's that Dessa track? I know what album it's on. It's... I hope I'm wrong, that's the one. No advertisement. Ugh. I can do this. I can clearly do this. Press Record says they've already said the presentation is Kitsugami, Dead Rising, and something Resident Evil related. Don't expect any bombshells from the Capcom thing. Okay, I saw some people that were saying that, what was it, Dino Crisis had been teased, and now I'm assuming people were expecting Dino Crisis was maybe going to show up at the thing. I mean, we can tune into it and see if there's anything interesting. We'll see.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're up there after all. I keep your diamond ring on my necklace. I don't keep much close to my chest. Poured a little bourbon out for you. Got scolded on the porch for wasting booze. Said it was something kids my age do. Dan got up, poured bought some too. Choked up, riding in the backseat. Dad at the wheel, staying tough if you ask me. He's always at his best when the blade's right up against his neck. When the shit goes wrong, man comes correct. It gets no better than the way you went. Money in the bank, sun's around your bed. I know I should feel lucky, but I'm just feeling spent. Last thing you said was you'd be watching out for me, and we both know that I don't believe that to be true. String of beads to me, rosary to you. We were young in different circumstances, had the same set of questions, all different answers. And if we could have traded places, maybe we'd exchange whole lives. Maybe you'd be here in lights and tears, and I'd have been the bride raising kids with my hair swept up and my goals pushed to the side, making do singing lullabies. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're up there after all. I keep your diamond ring on my necklace. I don't keep much close to my chest. Poured a little bourbon out for you. Got scolded on the porch for wasting booze. Said it was something kids my age do. Dan got up, poured some too.
That horse dodge is such rough. You have to let the horse be pretty close to you, but the window is tight. Actually, screw it. Let's try one more song. I'm sturdy enough to not waste it before they arrive in the fucking arena.
I got snow in my pockets, went down again head first. Lace drill bits to my point shoes, pirouette through the hardwood to pay dirt. Night falls, day breaks, time has a funny kind of violence, and I'm trying to keep in mind it can't leave you the way you find to. Good grief, I've heard people say it, what a phrase, what a state to be in, but I don't know where they go to get that feeling. And my knees stay clean, not much for praying. I do my own stunts and my own saving, but there's something I miss, something I've been missing. Maybe
Yeah, I know there'll be a delay, but I can stay alive like 30 seconds probably.
Usually it is. And the air got a little rough. Took out the fuselage, the engine, and both wings. But I'm willing to work for this. Just show me what it did, and I'm ready to hurt for this. I know exactly.
Oh, there we go. My summons in. My buddy.
The one that heals me, that leaves me clarified by fire when I'm burned clean, tempered by light and heat. Ah, by the dead of morning, I'll be better for it, and then fortified, I'll rise. Bust the hydrant, let it through champagne. Wings are broken, but I feel no pain. It's real today. I know this feeling that it rains. They say there's good grief, but how can you tell it from bad? Maybe it's only in the fact. Good grief's the one
Thanks, Mikola, who's definitely not a spoiler. What a kindly summon you are, Mikola. The kindly Mikola, one might say. I've paid vague attention to the plot of what was going on in this game. Ah, thank you, Summon. You helped a lot. Although, in my defense, that was one of my better attempts. I was doing a better job of dodging the horses. I was jumping the fire, all right. There we go. Look at this. We're doing it. We're doing it. Ah. Thank you, Mikola. Maybe I've been saying since I started this DLC that, like, oh, I'm not so sure about the kindly Mikola. Anyone who's described as kind in Elden Ring, I don't fucking trust. But if Mikola's really like that, then maybe we're good. Maybe the kindly Mikola's alright. We'll see. We'll see if the kindly Mikola will be like this when we meet. But until then, I'm gonna see what cool shit I can get off of that boss soul. Ooh, putrid jets or putrescence cleaver. I don't have arcane. It's strength and dex. Okay, it's a cool looking weapon anyway. Well, that's it. I was a bit sus of the fact everyone was insisting Mikola's really, really chill. But, honestly, first impressions, Mikola seems pretty alright.
Now go forth. Let the words of the...
You know what? Let's go back to the other armor set, actually. I really liked rocking that new armor set. Okay, so we were down here? Garden of Deep Purple? Well, yeah, they say that Mikola, like, destroyed this world, but also they say, like, she's so kind, or he's so kind, they're so kind. Mikola has only been referred to by name. I don't think anyone has used pronouns that I have noticed for Mikola, so I don't actually know. Oh, hey. Let there be death. Uh-huh. Oh, you're a person that is a plant I can drink from. Without spoilers, chat, should I have any idea who the fuck she is or whether it's a good or bad idea to drink her? Like, should I have that information, or have I missed, like, a major plot point about do I drink from the mystery plant lady? Because my gut instinct is to just let the ADHD win and imbibe that nectar. Base game lore mostly. Okay, if it's base game lore, fill me in, chat. What's her deal? What is her deal from the base game? Like, who have I failed to keep on top of? Mjolnir, I can show you where this is in a minute on the map. St. Trina. The Saint of Sleep. Okay, what's her deal in the lore? Like, what could I have found out by this point to tell me whether it's a good or bad idea, or even just what the consequences potentially will be of drinking the Saint of Sleep's sleepy juice? You know what? Fuck it. She's widely beloved, offering sweet sleep to troubled people. That sure sounds like, don't worry, you're all troubled. Just drink this and you'll fall asleep and not have any troubles anymore. It sounds a little suspicious. I'm in. I'm drinking. Oh, is this like the person who, like, gave me a curse if she hugged me in the base game? Is this what... Tara says, Laura, as a lesbian, you should feel obligated to take things from lady, especially suspicious ladies. I mean, yeah, I did keep taking the curse. I did keep having cuddles with the lady who, like, yeah, I'm gonna get cursed, but, like, pretty girl. Okay, like, genuinely, is there anything I can earn from doing this, or... Oh, okay, she will talk to me now? Okay, cool. Or is it just if... Is there anything to gain, or is this just I drink and die, and that's all she is here for? Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep drinking her death juice. I don't know if there's other prerequisites either, but as long as I can keep picking my souls back up on the way back here. There's nothing for me to lose if I keep drinking the lesbian death juice. You gotta be really committed to, you gotta be really committed to the lesbian death juice. Oh yeah, sorry, so who was it who said they hadn't seen the area? Milner. So, I made it all the way down to this, like, peninsular area down the bottom here. Down the bottom, right down the bottom left. And you see this big hole? You can very carefully jump down to safe platforms, one after another, to get to the bottom of this hole. And then you follow a cave, which goes down all through these caves, and we're currently under the water, under the ocean. That's where I am. Lesbian death juice sounds like one of those energy drinks you used to drink on Poquisition. I'm still trying to get my hands on a can of gender fluid. The energy drink that exists somewhere in the States. Okay, the impression I'm getting of this being like yeah, just a sec. Being Mikola's other half who is female. I can see the, oh no, you sequestered your girl half away, huh, did you? Kindly Mikola. Not so kindly now that you've banished your transness to the lesbian murder juice cave. Or whatevs. Oh, don't worry, I missed this big hole for ages. I needed the internet to point me down this big hole. You done murdering me now? Oh!
Mikola, stop.
Ooh!
Turn the poor thing into a god.
Interesting. So we've done this 4 times now. Oh! Uh-huh! Okay, let's keep doing it. Yes, Thimber has the description for gender fluid in the chat. Gender fluid is a high-octane, multi-purpose, industrial-strength sparkling water infused with lavender and lemon. Vegan and gluten-free with no added sugar. You gonna give me more? Okay, so is Mikola trying to turn me into a god, maybe? Or someone else into a god?
Would be Mikola's prison.
Okay, turning themselves into a god.
A caged divinity is beyond.
Okay, but if Mikola became a god, they'd actually fucking hate it and be trapped in it and, like, really wish they weren't a god. If they, like, you know, they would really rather not be a god. As much as Mikola thinks they want to be a god, they probably don't actually want to be a god. Therefore, someone should stop Nicola becoming a god. You know, not just because of the negative impacts that would have on the world, but also on, like, you know, Nicola themselves wouldn't actually dig it. Oh, I'm aware Marika's not having a good time being a god. No one's having a good time being a god.
You must kill Mikhail.
I'd assumed that.
Grant him forgiveness.
I had assumed killing him was going to be necessary. Is killing him granting him forgiveness, or do I have to kill him and then also grant him forgiveness as, like, an additional action? So, do I just have a conversation with her now, or is this, like, I can keep dying, but she won't give me anything else? Well, that's attempt 6. We'll try 7, and if she tells me nothing here, I'm going to assume we've exhausted her murder dialogue, and that I'm probably safe to move on. Keep dying, but reload the area. So fast travel somewhere else, fast travel back, die some more? Is that what you're getting at?
You must kill Mikhail.
Gendermonster, when you say she's putting you into a deep sleep, it's death. The deep sleep for the troubled is, like, that's clearly a metaphor for suicide. It's, I will euthanize you. I'll put you in the eternal sleep so you don't have those troubles anymore. But, okay. But yeah, she can talk to you as you're dying. In the liminal space of you dying, that's where she's got a little glimpse of being able to talk to you. Okay, so I gotta reload the area and then keep dying, apparently. So, let's completely change area. Oh, there should be someone there. No more dying, sorry. I mean, I don't have to keep dying. I just, you know, thought you were telling me to keep dying. Oh, Thimba, I'm aware it, like, does. It just keeps being out of stock when I try, or the shipping is ridiculous when I try. I just keep not getting it sorted. I know it's theoretically possible. I just gotta get around to doing that shit. Where should this other person be that I'm looking for? Okay, maybe there's more quests to do, I don't know. But for now, I gotta find somewhere else to go. Do I have that map still that I had? Let's look up this map of where bosses happen to be. Okay, so where can I get to right now? There's a boss somewhere down here. I don't know how to get there yet. Like important ones. There's one up in here, and we've definitely done this. Another one, like, here, which I'm gonna guess is Mikola. One around... Yeah? Well, that'd be the one of the moon-gazing grounds, I'm guessing. There's one Ooh. One here. I might go there in a minute, BT. For now, I'm just exploring. Okay, so yeah, we fought the boss that was in here, actually, and presumably if I... Oh no, yeah, this is the entrance. Fuck. Okay. Can I head toward this other boss? Yeah, I recognize the map's probably misleading, but I still... The BT, I still would like to explore and see for myself, work out it's the wrong way, you know? It's all good. No worries. I am enjoying the explore and working out my bearings and internalizing the map. 2 is like this way. Yeah, it seems like I should just be able to like drop down, or is... Oh, this is higher up and not further. Maybe? No. Okay, this is... Yeah, that map is misleading. I see. But if we run around, maybe we can... Oh, this is the place where we fought the bears and stuff. Yes, okay, I know where we are here. Roll the scorpions for a sec. Oh, I'm guessing I've got to, like, cross that really high bridge, maybe? So, Ravine North. Could I go from here, maybe? Possible. Oh, this whole fucking area. I was trying to work out my way down. Okay, so the boss I'm looking for is like over that way, I guess. I was trying to find a safe way down here. And there was a ledge I could land on. Okay. Yeah, I explored around here before. I don't think I made correct progress in working out, like, if there actually was a route across I could reach, because I think the problem is I keep finding I would need to drop down further, and there's no good drop-down point. It's over this way. I don't think it is. Maybe jump down there? No, that's going to be too big a jump. Yeah, because where I'm trying to ultimately get to is over there. Start walking along those routes, but I can't seem to work out how to get there. I can't work out how to get to that stake of that flag thing over there that I'm trying to get to. This is one of the areas I was looking around the other day and I just couldn't work out how to progress because where I ultimately ended up getting stuck was where I need to be is over there. I need to be on the other portion of this. I need to be like there-ish. And I assume to get there I probably have to go through one of these caves that's around here and to come out at the right point. But I can't seem to work out how to do that. I know there is a cave up here I can enter. The left path, I think, is just a room full of trolls. I don't think there's anything actually fucking helpful in there. But let's do the thing properly and kill them all and work it out. Because I know there's an elevator here. It's the room with a bunch of them I'm kind of worried about, because that's where I suspect they will gang up on me and cause problems. Yeah, so we back away. Whichever one comes in first, we try and do that trick on again. Oh, and you didn't get stunned by the fire that time. Why not? What was different about you? Was it just that I was in a different point in the animation? Like I didn't get hitting you fast enough? Phew. Okay. I'm going to try and get those souls back and try and kill that room full of trolls and find some way to progress in that cave other than just take the elevator up. Which might just be the answer, but... I at least know my way down now. And roughly where the cave is. Cave is here. Okay, back away, back away. Okay, back off. Okay, the one with the spear, rather than the hammer, don't try and brute force through with the fire attack. It's the spear ones that are not getting stunned. Those are the ones I need to just, like, pick off more carefully. But we're learning, we're learning. Softex, I guess I'm doing Moon Goddess build. I am running around with a helmet that literally has moons on it. With my moon helmet. Yeah, it's not going to cost the same stun, but I probably could just do my moon blasts. Oh, Bethia would be proud. Bethia would be proud. She would remind me that Uranus is a source of power. Really didn't know what she was talking about. She was good at what she did, Bethia. Okay, let's regroup, let them drop aggro. One day I'll make the book out of all her emails. Be it, I suspect it'll be slightly tweaked, repurposed fiction, but one day we'll write that book. Hello. I can literally just blast them from in here. Oh, that's fucking great. Draw them as close to this as I can. Okay, I get it. I got a little close. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I think Bethia might have passed away. I have no proof of this, but she stopped updating her YouTube channel at about the same time she stopped emailing me. And my gut instinct, given her age, did she maybe pass away? One can hope not, one can believe, but, you know, maybe she just finished her duty as an emissary. Her job completed, she, you know, did not feel the need to keep pursuing the path. Exactly, maybe she ascended. Exactly. There are so many other explanations of what could have occurred. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to do the Capcom event. If we already know the things that are going to be there, I'm like, so-so. I'm open to, like, whether people specifically want me to be around for the Capcom thing, but, like, honestly, I'm kind of enjoying just souls in and not thinking. Yeah, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, Kinutsu Gami Path of the Goddess, and Resident Evil 7 for iPhone. I'm good. I don't know what a Deluxe Remaster is. Oh, I don't think RE5 ever gets a remake. I think they're fucking terrified to touch that game again. All this does is brings me back up to the top. So what I want to do is... Okay, I think I have enough souls to level up at least now. Resident Evil 5 was the one where you were a team. It's like it was the go shoot all the black people one. That like didn't age well, and frankly wasn't great at the time in terms of being sensitive of what its own optics were. Yeah, it sure was part of that 360 era trend of shooters where it was, let's go shoot non-white people in a country that's not ours, where they are not really shown a perspective other than being the not white people you recognize to shoot. And it was just a game at a time when, you know, there's nothing inherently wrong with a Resident Evil game set in Africa and, you know, a lot of black characters as a result of that. But it is a product of the environment in which it was releasing around a lot of other shoot the non-white people stuff. That there are people better equipped than I to delve into. Okay, so what I really want to be doing is I want to be landing on a platform like right below where I currently am. Yeah, I want to be down there. So in this cave, I want to be finding an exit that's like right below where I entered. I'm going to ignore the things that want to fight me for now. I know there's a hole I can fall down in here, which should be safe. And then I want to be heading, like, maybe through this little tunnel. So I'm trying to head toward... Oh god, I can't open the map. Which light point was it I was trying to head to? I don't remember. Should have remembered the number on it. Yeah, it was the era where, like, every shooter was set in generic Middle East. It was like that whole period of time. Okay, 1. I want to be heading toward 1, which is... Okay, yeah, so this exit out here, which I previously found, and it seemed like it wasn't... I couldn't go anywhere. But can I go somewhere? Is it more of an actual usable exit than I thought? This might be where the issue came, is that previously I got here and then didn't realize. Okay, so I'm like I'm still right above where I want to be. I want to be here, but lower down. Still too high to jump. Okay, so I just need to be lower still. Yes, this is... I remember being here. I remember this opening. What I'm looking for is another way down. to go lower. Okay, and this brings me outside, and I think it brings me back outside to, once again, the layer that's not low enough. Yeah, this is where I've previously been, like, falling down to manually. So, yeah, that cave did not help. I don't think I have room to make the jump, that, like, pillar thing. I fall to there, maybe? Okay, I fell to here. I feel like I wanted to be up there, but... Oh, is this lower? No. This is the place where I was looking over and going... Okay, yeah. So I've done a big loop to ultimately realize I still don't know how to get over there. So I just have to go like a really big way around. Okay, let's just walk around this edge one more time, looking for a little thing. Is the water how I do it? Can I like land safely in the water? I don't think so. I don't think that water's deep enough. Anywhere that the water looks deep enough for me to land in. I need the opposite of Link's Ascend from... Oh! Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, I'm going to ask directly, chat. Does anyone in chat know how I progress toward that place I'm trying to get to? Am I even vaguely on the right track? Or am I a million miles off? I had the right idea when I was in the cave trying to get lower. Okay. Cool. So there was a way to get lower in that cave. Sure, let me... I went in that cave like 3 times off stream as well and couldn't work out where I was going. So if you reckon you can... Oh, those souls are just fucking gone, huh? So the cave is here. Okay, so I assume I was on the right track as far as go in, pull down the first hole. This is the place where that first layer down. And then there's just like a hole in the floor somewhere around here I somehow missed. Oh, there's another fucking hole in the floor, isn't there? I thought I'd looked everywhere in this fucking cave for a hole. I went through this cave like 3 times off stream and somehow missed that fucking hole every time. Okay, this way? I've gone down and then back up. Do I go back down the hole, maybe? Maybe there was somewhere down in the hole that I should have gone. Aha! I should have trusted my instinct and assumed, you know, the plan was correct. I was just an idiot. God damn, I wasted so much fucking time trying to find my way down here. Thank you for reassuring me I had the right idea. Okay, and that's... Ooh. Well, I lost those souls anyway. Is there a Steak America around, please? Yeah. Okay, well, it's fine. I cashed in at least one level. I want to fight the big dude. It's been too long since I fought something. I want to fight a thing. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, you're a big friend. You're a big friend. Oh god, that path to the coastal region is not intuitive. I summon a buddy? No, I can't. Oh yeah, the coast is this area down here? Finding my way there was a challenge, to say the least. Oh, okay, yeah, I should be not sticking around there. I'm gonna put some tunes on for a minute while I fight this knight again. Put this tune back on.
This song's called Transgender Dysphoria Blues.
Actually, not the track I was thinking of, but honestly, yeah, I'll take it. So close.
You are there to notice the ragged ends in summer should get us in the whole day long. Russ up on the coast, so we should get us in the whole day long. Russ up on the coast, so we should get us in the whole day long with you. With you. With you. You've got no cunt in your stripes. You've got no hands to shake. And you know it's obvious, but we can choose our mate. You are there to notice, like it is in your summer dress. You want them to see you like they see every other girl, but just see a package. All the broken up to get you sick. Russ up on the coast, so we should get us in the whole day long. Russ up on the coast, so we should get us in the whole day long. Russ up on the coast, so we should
I had not seen that Forza Motorsport team had put out a statement about Brandon's passing. I'm not surprised though. I might as well talk about this. This week's AA is going to be talking about Brandon Cole, and one of the way I'm planning to end the episode is a video that Brandon and Team 10 that worked on Forza Motorsport put out together. Because it's a really good insight into just letting Brandon talk about the work he did and how, like, his thought process behind it and why he does what he does the way he does. But it was also a really lovely video in terms of Turn 10 taking some time to talk about the things that they love about the work he does, and it's how I wanted to end AA this week, and as I say, I'm not surprised they had, you know, let me see if I can find this now. Off text, thank you very much for the gift sub, that's lovely. Okay, I have not read this yet, but we are reading it now. Remembering Brandon Cole. It is with great sadness and heavy hearts that we mourn the loss of our dear friend and colleague, Brandon Cole. Brandon was a trailblazer in the field of accessibility in video games, helping to shape Forza Motorsport's blind driving assists, a feature set built for players who are blind or have low vision. A prolific innovator, advocate, and award-winning consultant, Brandon's loss will be deeply felt by those who knew him, and we extend our deepest condolences to his family, friends, and entire gaming community. Brandon will be remembered for many years to come, and his advocacy will live on through countless games and players. And I'm assuming the video they've attached is, they've attached the video that I'm ending my AA episode with this week. I am not surprised. I think it's a really good recap of what he was about, and the work he did, and giving space for people to praise why what he did was so special. Keep forgetting to do the shield bubble before that start. Oh, it's alright, Softex. It's okay. Yeah, no, I was talking about it earlier on stream. It's been a heavy couple of days as someone in the gaming accessibility space. Brandon Cole passed away like 2 days ago. And then today we got the news that Milan Patel, who some of you will recognize from the AA showcase this year, has also passed away. And yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Death happens. It is sad. You know, it's maybe hit a little differently this time because it's been a couple of people in the same, like, circle of people who died very close together, back to back. You know, it hits a little different when it's like, this is not an isolated thing. My circle in this space has noticeably shrunk very quickly, and that's like the. I'll just be open and frank because, you know, I'm here to talk on the internet. That is what I do. The last time I remember the death of someone feeling the way this feels was when I had a couple of trans friends die very close to each other, and it was again that proximity, not only chronologically but of community felt specifically different. It's these people are of the same, like, it felt like something was moving through my community in a way that I know is not logical. I know is, you know, brains love to find see coincidences and turn them into patterns, but doesn't change the fact that, you know, a couple in close succession within the same little bubble feels somehow more targeted, even though the universe is has no such grand designs. Oh, come on. Ah, fuck. That is indeed one sneaky centaur. But yes, I think the thing, I think that's the other thing that got me today was I hadn't even finished putting together the video about Ranico's passing before I got the news of Ranico's passing. Like, I was still working out what to say about the passing of one friend in the accessibility space, and then another happened. Like, I didn't have long enough to sit on my feelings, work through them, put them to words, and go, here's what I want to say, before another had already happened. I don't know if they're going to pass it, chat. I may have had the thought, bot or bad timing. But, you know, low of me to answer. Tree fragment, cross message, and ha 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 ha. No, I know, but also as someone in this space, it's impossible not to talk about when, you know, I put it this way earlier. It's one of those things where of the 4 people who like guested to talk about what accessibility means to them in the showcase less than a month ago, one of them passed away, and one of them thanked someone for their contributions to accessibility, and the person they thanked has now passed away. And it's just it's a real, it's a small world, and things all happen at once sometimes, and sometimes it's like, I'll say this, I was thinking about other things to make AA episodes about today, and was like, there's nothing else that felt correct. Like, making a video about anything else today was, I just didn't have anything else in me. All I really had in me was, it's sad that a person I knew is dead. In it. Oh, there you are. Okay, can I beat this big fucker? Tell me there's a fake America around. At least if we come back to this from the bonfire, I can have full health and resources. Milda, I'm really glad that my fight on stream with one helped you work out how to deal with them. Okay. Oh, the ones you can't hurt at all. You've got to get above those and throw stuff into the top of them. I don't have one here to demonstrate with, but the ones where you can't slash their legs, you've got to get up above them. There'll be a horse jumpy point, and you've got to throw some stuff in their heads, I believe is the deal. Oh. Okay, yeah, I've just got to back away because you are way too close to that fucking cliff for me to actually fight you there. I need you to come fight me away from the cliff. I realized engaging you here was the worst thing I could have done. Come on. Yeah, you're gonna... I need you to slowly walk over here. Okay. Not a good start to the fight. I could have done so much better if I had fought him slightly further away from the thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it seemed like I wasn't going to miss anything by ignoring the capture bomb thing. I know I had to fight these, I know I can do it. Let's stick a tune on for a minute. You need to sort of do what we did before, where we hang out under this bridge long enough that he resets his position further back. Yeah, okay, he has reset. Kinda, yeah, that's a better position to fight him in. I can fight him over here. Here's fine. Oh, is he? Oh, he's eating my Mimic Tear alive. Lovely. How well you survived, Mimic Tear, all those few seconds. Okay, that's on me. I'm really fucking up the basic jumps here. Yeah, this is why I was saying let's just put a tune on. Let's get out of the rhythm. Let's have a reset. Ugh. What do I want? What am I feeling? What am I vibing? It's Dessa. Dessa's the one. Dessa's gonna...
I can't even.
Stop trying to give me adverts for pregnancy tests. I promise you, I ain't pregnant. Algorithm, you have not secretly discovered I'm pregnant. If you have, expect it to be fucking Daily Mail front page news, but,
Double jointed, triple thread. I'm not some method actress trying to see my descent. You're gonna have to play the tape backwards. Save that breath for choir practice. Got no time for my detractors. Standing on my staircase, all you are is a fire hazard. I put my time in now. I'm vetted, uncontested. See how an honest answer shuts down? Motherfuckers asking trick questions. I'm out here arms wide, hiding nothing. I've done it all in broad daylight, and I left the cameras running. The Phoenix and the ash, red eyes shining in the camera. My secret is I don't keep on. See something, go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it. I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Skin the crowd is up, coming out, and I don't see too many rivals agenda. I just tell the truth, yo. Let it off the leash and don't touch it. It knows what to do. When I'm running a tight ship, every deckhand here has a 5-year plan and an ice pick. They can write code, they can drive stick. I got an octave on you when I high kick. Don't blink, I don't block, I'm a bleeder. All I do is hit. I don't win them all, but I'd say I take 5 out of 6. Clock's running, better glove up if you insist. Okay, let's see who's really counting cool and who's been counterfeit. I'm the Phoenix and the ash. Red eyes shining in the camera. My secret is I don't keep on. See something, go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it. I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Skin the crowd is up, coming out, and I don't see too many rivals now. Cut my own gills with the pocket knives. Turning my fingers in the sockets. My daily dose of lightning. Just buzzed enough to get me climbing up the kites. And my back is aching, my belt's too tight. I brought a chisel tip to this pencil fight. No luck, just fortified dice. I'm going morning and night, and I'm really rising. The fire on the horizon. I'm the Phoenix and the ash. Red eyes shining in the camera flash. My secret is I don't keep on. Say something, go ahead and say something. I didn't realize that. I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Skin the crowd is up, coming out at night. Don't see too many rivals. I'm the phoenix and the ash.
Cracking in the bag of gummy bears.
My secret is I don't keep on see something. Go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it. I don't drown. Won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Skin the crowd is up. Coming out and out. Don't see too many rivals.
Come on. Oh, I want to find some tunes to put on, but all I have is 5 out of 6 in variations. I hope I'm wrong. Fuck it.
Supermarket shoppers of Britain, summer is here.
Okay, fuck
and
it. Let
with
me
Lidl,
die.
You can
I'll
be
breathe.
super ready.
No fucking adverts. Just get me. Kill me. Deal with me, boss. Actually, different as a track. This'll do.
They say that your heart is the size of your fist. I can tell you firsthand. I know how that glove fits. It takes your whole life just to teach you 2 tricks. It beats and it attacks, and in between is all of love and lost attraction. You live your life between contractions, and you and I would do just that. Oh, but what if I could cure me of you? Am I so sure which pill I choose? Maybe I'm happier with half of you than I'd be with clean but empty rooms. In the mess it's made of us, there's still so much to lose. The key I swallowed, the lock you picked.
This might be I leave this for another day. I think I might have hit my wall.
We should be
We're like 3 hours in, which I think 3 hours is a good amount of Elden Ring before hitting the wall. We'll try a couple more attempts, but I'm not going much later.
Can't erase and can't undo my past with you. And I know it's not the sort of thing you're supposed to show. If you can, you're supposed to try to let it go. You just shoulder what you can.
I killed a Remembrance boss and meant Saint Trina. Good progress. Right? I finally found the place I was trying to find and encountered another one of these golems that I know I'm capable of. I've beaten like 3 of them already. There's no reason I can't beat this.
So much to lose.
Really? We're doing this at
I
the
get
start.
this feeling when I'm far away from home that I don't know the girl I'd be if we'd left well enough alone. But what is well enough? Oh, but what is well?
Okay, we lost almost half my mimic Tyranids in the thing.
What if I could cure me of you? If I could cure me, am I so sure which pill I choose? If I could cure, maybe I'm happier with half of you than I'd be with clean but empty rooms. In the mess it's made of us, there's still so much to lose. Maybe I'm happier with half of you than I'd be
Find a good track. Find something that's gonna power me through. Ah, maybe this. That's my idea.
In the city streets, it's a free-for-all as the people sleep and the darkness falls. I keep a baseball bat by the side of my bed. I wear a tinfoil hat to keep them out of my head. Why are these monsters out to get me? Why doesn't anyone believe me? Back in my room, hiding under my bed, where the shadows creep, waiting to be fed. I can see it move, I can hear it breathe, I can see its claws, I can see its teeth. Why are these monsters out to get me? Why doesn't anyone believe me? Maybe I just lost the plot. Maybe I fell off the track. Maybe I just lost the plot. Maybe I fell off the track. Maybe I just lost the plot. Maybe I fell crazy. Maybe I stop! I can't hear myself think. Why are these monsters out to get me? Why doesn't anyone believe me? Why are these monsters out to get me?
One stupid attack.
Doesn't anyone believe me? Believe me?
I hope that our few remaining friends give up on trying to save us. I hope we come out with a fail-safe plot to piss off the junk you ever gave us. And I hope the fences we mended fall down beneath their own weight. And I hope we hang on past the last exit. I hope it's already too late. And I hope the junkyard a few blocks from here someday burns down. And I hope that the rising black smoke carries me far away, and I never come back to this town again in my life. I hope I lie and tell everyone you were a good wife, and I hope you die. I hope we both die. I hope I cut myself shaving tomorrow. I hope it bleeds all day long. Our friends say it's darkest before the sun rises, but we're pretty sure they're all wrong. I hope it stays dark forever, and I hope the worst isn't over. And I hope you blink before I do, and I hope I never get sober. And I hope when you think of me as I'm alive, you can't find one good thing to say. And I hope that if I found the strength to walk out, you'll say the hell out of my way. I am drowning. There is no sign of land. You are coming down with me. Hand in unlovable hand. I hope you die.
Yeah, this one's definitely stronger in terms of raw damage output than the others. Not being able to survive a failed 2-foot stomp is really fucking me up. I don't have any of this summon thing. You know what? Never mind. gonna do one thing before we finish up. I think this is where I'm coming. Let's see. Find a tune first. Oh. Let's pick up these Erdtree flowers. So I can do at least 1 or 2 attempts with a summon. God, yeah, this is a track I discovered, as most people I think did, via Welcome to Night Vale's Weather. It's a good weather.
I should prove true to my emptiness and stay here. Well, I'm just a kid of your repute, but the skin I wear's my only suit. And you're just a substitute for the one that I hold dear. You know you could be anyone. God forgive my tasteless tongue. I never should have been set free. I close my eyes, I see my face, beg somehow to be replaced. That's how we deal with boys like me. Well, I guess by this world so sick with loss, and your service is so free of cost. I should climb down off my rugged cross and lay with you. But you know by now it's 8:30, and I only came here for escape. But you're just my next mistake, like me to you. You know you could be anyone. God forgive your unborn sons. I hope they don't end up like me. I drag my mind through streets of shame, blame myself, forgive the game. That's how we deal with boys like me. But despite what you've been told, I once had a soul left somewhere behind, a former friend of mine. And I hate to speak so free, but you mean nothing to me. So if the streetlights they shine bright, I'll get home tonight.
Well, no, I guess there's no steak America around here, I
By
guess.
the dim light in your eyes, and that to you all things come as a surprise. I should set the steel trap of your thighs and dive right in. But to you I'm just a confused child, insecure or in denial. Go raise your robes, go have your trial, I'll let you win. You know I could be anyone. God forgive what I should have done. My thoughts enough to guilty me. Yes, I guess I made this bed, but I'll take the sidewalk instead. That's how we deal with boys like me. But despite what you've been told, I once had a soul left somewhere behind, a former friend of mine. And I hate to sound so true, but I mean nothing to you. So if the streetlights they shine bright, I'll get home tonight.
God, good tune. Oh, what's it going to auto-play into? It's on shuffle. I wish it would have just gone unshuffle. Oh, this is alright. Planet Booty. I can do with some Planet Booty for a minute. Problem with having my music on shuffle is I'm like, what element of my musical taste is about to get exposed to the internet for people to judge me for? What weird niche subgenre am I going to have to introduce the internet to? Look, at most you're going to be a little like, oh, you've got some weird tastes. I'm putting on more stuff off the Night Vale weather now, because
Stop for peaches.
that's where I'm at.
Little roadside stand. Man said his name was Bill. Said I'm Chuck and this is Annie. He said Annie was the one, only true love of his life. And they met at his wedding, but by then he had a wife. And it was during the reception in the spring of '64. She, his newlywed's best friend, followed him out the barroom door. Maybe his ring got smaller, maybe his fingers swelled, maybe he made a big mistake, maybe time would tell. Bill asked, do you feel what I feel? And he said, I do. Bill was at a loss, wondering now what should he do. He did what he had to. He'd just taken a wife. She would take good care of him for the rest of her life. Bill and Annie fought the urge. They saw each other often. She was there in black, the day Bill's wife lay in a coffin. By then she'd gotten married. By then she'd moved away. She'd asked Bill for his blessings. He said it was okay.
Look, Ring of Fire would be funny. It's not where I'm at tonight, but it would be amusing. God, this reminds me how much I love just like a good rambling tells a story bit of folk song. Shit like this, like the Traveling Wilburys, Tweeter and the Monkey
They were a little
Man,
on the small
shit
side.
like that. Fucking love a good
They
tell
sure
a story in a
tasted
song.
nice. Do you think I did the right thing? Bill asked. Though I knew he knew. So I answered with a question. I asked him, Bill, do you?
Albums telling a story is also fucking great. But sometimes I want like an entire story told in 3 minutes where I'm like, yep, that had a full narrative arc and I consumed it in less
Annie
time
and
than
I
I'd
would
eat a
drove away
sandwich.
in Annie's pickup truck with a box of 20 peaches and a homegrown tomato too, and a couple of things to think about, and every now and then I do.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I like a good 12-minute song too, but sometimes, like, there is something special about, like, three and a half minutes and you told a whole fucking ballad. Oh, on that track, the prize-winning hog emerged from a cranberry bog, determined to win a shiny ribbon at the fair. So kiss the prize-winning hog, skips
600 miles into Prague, where he sang and he pranced, and the people did dance to his tune.
You've probably heard it on TikTok, I would guess.
Angus the prize winning hog, almighty and
That's where I discovered it. It did the rounds on TikTok for a bit.
Angus is the leader, Angus is the brother, Angus is the father, Angus is the savior, Angus is the answer, always and forever, Angus will protect.
Oh, I find weird fun shit on TikTok. Yeah, it's just a song. It's just a song about a hog that wants to win a shiny ribbon at the fair. The butcher man says he's not for the people. Yeah, Angus for mayor, Angus for president. Well, the butcher's the villain of the piece. Look, this is a funny little song about a pig wanting to win a ribbon that gets a little bit like tonally dissonant, but also it's just like a genuinely fascinating, like amazingly made piece of music from like a composition standpoint.
When the sacrifice was made for the people Angus loved so dear, the band struck up and played, and the people stood and cheered.
Angus sacrificed himself to save everyone from the evil butcher. They need slightly higher fire defense.
So Angus the angelic swine returned to the cranberry bog in the sky, and he rested his eyes, and his soul fades and dies with this tune.
But yeah, if you've never heard Angus the Prize Winning Hog before, that's Angus the Prize Winning Hog. Do I have any other shit in that realm I can... If any of you aren't aware of the Traveling Wilburys, give me a sec. It was a supergroup that existed many decades ago. Let me find out. So it was a supergroup that existed in the late 80s, early 90s, consisting of Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Jeff Lynne from Electric Light Orchestra, Roy Orbison, and Tom Petty. They released like 2 albums as like a supergroup. And I'm going to play you one track off the Traveling Wilburys that's like... Tweeter and the Monkey Man. This is the one I think of when I think of Traveling Wilburys.
Tweeter and the Monkey Man were hard up for cash. They stayed up all night selling cocaine and hash. To an undercover cop who had a sister named Jan. For reasons unexplained, she loved the Monkey Man. Tweeter was a Boy Scout before she went to Vietnam, and found out the hard way nobody gives a damn. They knew that they'd find freedom a Jersey line. So they hopped into a stolen car, took Highway 99. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they standing, never saw them when they fell. The undercover cop never liked the monkey man. Even back in childhood, he wanted to see him in the can.
Yes, they did call their second album Volume 3, because of course they fucking did.
She made secret calls to the monkey man from a mansion on the hill. It was out on Thunder Road, Tweeter at the wheel. They crashed into paradise, they could hear them tires squeal. The undercover cop pulled up and said, everyone is a liar. If you don't surrender now, it's gonna go down to the wire. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they standing, never saw them when they fell. An ambulance rolled up, a straight trooper close behind.
Give it like 1 or 2 more
Gun
rounds.
away and messed up his mind. The undercover cop was left tied up to a tree near the souvenir stand by the old abandoned factory. Next day, the undercover cop was hot in pursuit. He was taking the whole thing personally. He didn't care about the blues. Janet told him many times it was you to me who taught that Jersey anything's legal as long as you don't get caught. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they're standing, never saw them when they fell. Someplace by Rahway Prison, they ran out of gas. The undercover cop had cornered him, said, "Oh, you didn't think that this would last." Jan jumped up out of bed, said, "It's someplace I gotta go." She took a gun out of the drawer, said, "It's best that you don't know." The undercover cop was found face down in a field. The monkey man was on the river bridge using Tweeter as a shield. Jan said to the monkey man, "I'm not fooled by Tweeter's curl. I knew him long before he ever became a Jersey girl." And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they're standing, never saw them when they fell. Now the town of Jersey City is quieting down again. I'm sitting in a gambling club called the Lion's Den. The TV set was blown up, every bit of it is gone. Ever since the nightly news show that the Monkey Man was on. I guess I'll go to Florida to get myself some sun. There ain't no more opportunity here, everything been done. Sometimes I think of Tweeter, sometimes I think of Jan. Sometimes I don't think about nothing but the Monkey Man. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they're standing, never saw them when they fell. And the walls came down all the way to hell. Never saw them when they're standing, never saw them when they fell.
Oh, we knocked the fucker down. Oh, thank God. He's still not dead, but... Okay, that's progress. Oh. We can knock him down one more time, we've got him. Ah, come on. Oh, and we're going to more Tweeter and the Monkey Man, which I will stop as soon as I get an opportunity, but I guess for this moment, we're listening to this a second time, sorry. But yeah, there you go. Here's your introduction to the Traveling Wilburys. Yeah, I know this is not the most traditional boss battle music for this fight, but you know.
Monkey man, even back in childhood, he wanted to see him in the can. Jan got married at 14 to a racketeer named Bill. She made secret calls to the monkey man from a mansion on the hill. It was out on Thunder Road, Tweedle at the wheel. They crashed into paradise. They could hear them die.
Oh, Monkey Man is such a fucking good film. Best trans rep I have seen in a film that was not trying to be trans rep ever. Oh shit, I think I did it. Okay, okay. As long as the face didn't fall somewhere where I can't hit it. Thank God. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. There we go. Tweeter and the Monkey Man was what we needed to get through that. Just a good bit of Traveling Wilburys. Right. I'm gonna find if there's a new bonfire around here. And then finish up for the night. If I can get some nice restful sleep. Doesn't that sound lovely? Wouldn't have predicted this was the song that would get you through it, but hell yeah. Look, I need a thing that I can sing along to, that I know the words well enough to sing along to just kind of half distract my brain so I don't overthink myself. And I just do the strat. Hello. No, is this, That's a sealed one. How do I unseal it, chat? I have to, like, unlock this somewhere else in the game. I'm smashing some rocks that look like that. Will they be, like, nearby? Little thing of stones nearby I have to break. Okay, these ones are a bit further out of the way. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna find those, and then I'll start wrapping up. I assume somewhere around this watery section, maybe. I'm alright with it being a shortcut back, rather than a way forward. Chat, am I right to assume it's within this, like, watery area I'm currently paddling around in? I'm looking for a little pile of rocks that will unlock the locked thing over there. Oh, it's like way up on a cliff. Oh, okay. Okay, so the people who are telling me it's nearby, it's further afield than even that sort of implied. Okay. In that case, I'll just fucking ignore that for a minute then. Cool. I'll try and find... Okay, here we go. Here's a bonfire, and that's presumably something cool over there. And... Okay, there's probably a boss in there. It's fine. We'll work out where we're going next time. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll be back with some more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree on Wednesday, most likely. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll chat to you all soon. Goodbye.